Good morning, here you are. It's the morning blessings from Tessa-Marie. So how are you doing this morning? It's a wonderful morning. It's strong. It's a beautiful morning. And good morning, Dawn. How are you doing today? So here you are. It's absolutely wonderful. And welcome to the morning blessings by Tessa-Marie. So today we have a wonderful morning coming up. And things are going to be amazing. And our greeting to self was, here you are. Hi, Corinne. What are you doing today? How are you feeling today? What's going on with you today? That's our morning blessing is, here you are. You look stunning and beautiful and amazing. So I hope you had a greeting to self that was just equally as good. So good morning. And your mantra for today is, I am in charge of my life. That's your mantra for today. I am in charge of my life. Nobody else, hi Yoko, good morning. Nobody else is in charge of your life but you. And your mantra reminds you of just that. So the morning greetings for you today was, hello, here you are. I hope you saw something amazing in the mirror, and that amazing reflection was you. Unique, one of a kind, special, made and molded by your creator to be the amazing you. There's no one like you, nobody else like you. It's just all you. So what we know for sure is that you are here and you're already here, and there is nothing you can do about not being here. So stay tuned with it and hold on to it. So today I am bringing you a greeting that you're going to like, and it comes from Proverbs 20 verse 14, and it talks about a haggler or somebody buying something. And they're haggling with the person selling, trying to get the best price for themselves. Hi, Donato. And when they walk away, they turn around and they boast, I got the best of him. I got the best of her. But at the time of the haggling, it's hard. Your price is too high. And as you guys all know, I am a listener. I like to listen. I love to observe. A conversation with someone yesterday brought it to me. And I decided I'll use it as my morning blessing today. Because what you don't like for yourself, you shouldn't wish it for others. The thing about wishing for others is also wishing for you. It's your wish, it's your thoughts, it's your desire. So your morning blessing to you today is to let you know this. Someone said to me yesterday, I am looking to buy a condo for cheap. So when she said that, I said to her, so what you're telling me, if your daughter is selling her house, you want her to sell it for cheap? She said, no, don't bring my daughter into it. I said, no, I'm not. You have predicted that because you said you're looking to buy a condo for cheap. That means you want to get the best of the seller, and that will make you happy. So I said, I know for sure you're a Bible-thumping Christian. You walk around with your book in your hand. You go to church, you listen only to gospel music, and this is in Proverbs. It tells you that the haggler will haggle and beat you down in price. And when they leave, they'll say, I got the best price. So when I said that to her, she realized it. And then I said, there is a price for getting the best price. And she said to me, what is that? I said, the best price for getting a best price in a condo that is cheap is neighbors that you don't like. So are you willing to pay that price? It's noisy neighbors. The walls are thin. But will you remember at the time you wanted a cheap one? So I said to her, one of the teachings we have that is very powerful is treat others as you want to be treated. Do for others what you want to be done for you. So if you believe that deeply in your faith and you have that Bible and you condemn other thieves that you don't like, because of everything else that they do, who is going to condemn you? So I said to her, you cannot think like that. If you have to get a condo, maybe you want to buy something, say I would like to get something that I can afford, something where I'll find comfort, something where things will happen. You pray. And when my young mentors and young people in my life are shopping for a home, I don't tell them to go get the cheapest price. I never do that. What I say to them is this: Make a list of all the things you want to have in that property you're looking for to buy. That's it. I always remember when we came to see this property here, when the car turned on this hardly made road, I remember as soon as the car made a turn onto this street, I felt my stomach jumped. I felt a lip in my stomach, like something just went. And I knew for sure I was coming to the right place. Why? I had already made a list of what I was looking for in a home. I had made a list of the area, the schools, the church, because children would be coming and all those different things. And how easy it was to get a loaf of bread if my husband wasn't home and we only had one car. How easy it was to go get milk and take children if you were on a snowy day. How far was the church? How far was the school? These were the important things for me. So I want, if you want to get cheap, when the time comes for you to sell yours or for somebody to buy from you, how would you feel if they have the same energy? So we have to understand that what we want, we have to do it in such a way that it benefits both the seller and the buyer. It doesn't matter. The price is going to be there. But if you're going to say, I want to buy a condo for cheap, you're going to get the type of area that you mightn't like or the kind of neighbors you mightn't like. So it's best to say what it is you want in a more powerful way. You have to have a home to live in. So I would like to live in a wonderful area where you have access to the bus, to the stores, to the this, whatever you want. You're getting older, so I can walk to the supermarket. I don't always will be able to drive. I can get to the important things, my church. I can get to the hospital, or my doctor is around the corner. You have to fit things up. But when you demand to get the best of another human being, remember there's a chain reaction we all create. And you too, somebody too, will get the best of you. And this is why the golden rule says, treat others as you want to be treated. Don't not like is not enough. People say, treat others like you want to be treated. No. It's treat others as you want to be treated. We all want to be treated properly. We all want the best for ourselves, but not at the expense of another human being. That's one of the things we have to remember. So when we do things, never do that. Say what you want and be bold about it. If you're going to buy a house, a condo, talk about it. How, where, what are you going to do? That is more important than the price, because it has to give you the comfort. It has to give you the chance that you are there, that you're feeling really good. So I don't know what you guys think about that. I'm going to see what you guys think. Treat others as you want to be treated. God is great. Win, win, win. Yeah, those are very important questions by Donato. Amen. Okay. So if you have a thought about it, say something about it, because that helps all of us. And if you make a statement, then I can come back and tell you how I feel it. So one of the things I always ask you to do, each and every one of you, is to realize you are a listener and you're an observer through this journey called life. All we do is to listen and to observe. That's how we learn. That's how we correct what we don't like, is having learned it and having observed it. So when you are having a conversation with someone and what they're saying is affecting your core beliefs, you have to pull them up on it. If you don't pull them up on it, you are condoning it. You're agreeing with them. You're in agreement with what they're saying. So this is why the morning blessings maybe will always have a religious note, a religious string pulling it through. And because I listen, and I might lose a friend because of this, but I cannot stand still. I have children and grandchildren. I have siblings. I have nieces and nephews. And I have friends with children. I don't want anybody to take advantage of any one of them. I will stand up for them. I stand up for my friends whenever somebody starts doing something like that. I'll say, don't go there. Don't even touch that. I did that just the other day. Somebody brought up something about my best girlfriend. And I said, you're going in the wrong place. Not me. Don't talk to me about this, please. Don't go there. Don't touch her. Don't look at her. Then close your eyes if what is happening to her you don't like. But don't bring it up to me. I don't want to discuss it, and I'll never discuss it with you. Because so that's what we do. We need to stop it. When somebody's core, their values does not match with yours, You tell them no. Just, and that, I'm sure that friendship will go. But it doesn't matter, because if it were my daughter that was selling her condo, would I be happy if she got it and said, I got this condo and it was really cheap? No, I wouldn't. So what I'm trying to say to all of us is that don't try to get what you want at the expense of another human being. Don't try to fill your satisfaction for gossip at the expense of another human being. And I wish I could write a note on my chest that said, do not talk to me about my friend. I wish people would just see it, and when they see me, they just leave it alone. Don't touch my arm at all and tell me, oh, what's going on with so-and-so? I saw this. I don't care what you saw. And I said, this is something nobody touches. Don't touch her, leave her alone. And I did that, and that was just on Sunday. So what I'm trying to say with us is that we have to always look for our core value. What we believe in. What is your core value? And if somebody's saying something to you that is against your core value, and you bend it and you accept it and you shut up because you don't want to offend that person, guess who you're offending? You're offending yourself, because you're hurting yourself. You don't really believe in it, do you? And yet you're being silenced. No, I couldn't be silent. I don't know where she'll buy the condo, who she'll buy the condo from, and I don't care. But I just wanted her to know, you are the one that criticizes my faith and tell me this and tell me that about my faith. And you carry your Bible under your arm and you are still not reading it. You are the one who told me, as a Catholic, we don't read the Bible. I have news for you. We know the flipping thing upside down, because from the time we enter Montessori, the nuns are on our head with it until we leave. So those of you who've never been in the Catholic school, do not criticize it, because you don't know what we go through and what we have to do. And we know it. I know every book of the Bible in as they come, from right from the beginning, Genesis, all the way down to Revelations. I know them in order. And when I read that, something sticks there, because I had to be in a convent school from the age of 3 until I was 16 and went to university. So this is what it is. So what I'm trying to say to us is that treat others as you want to be treated and nothing else. Don't ask for more. And so today, I know my morning blessing is very emotional, because it's emotional for me when people do that. When people come to me and ask me questions about people I love. When people come to me and want to gossip about people I love. When people come to me and talk to me about getting the best out of another human being for their benefit. And then they will be like the man in the Bible, as Proverbs says. You know what Proverbs says? I have to read it. It is bad, say every buyer. And when he withdraws, then he will boast about the deal he gets. That is what it says. So I read Proverbs every day, and that is something it's a lesson. It teaches you how to go through life. And that is one of the things I do. And I hope you got something out of it today. I hope you learned something about your nugget, your golden nugget, your black pearl, and your rare pink Canadian diamond. Do you know that even saying a rare pink Canadian diamond gets some people riled up? I love my country of choice. As you know, I could have stayed in Dominica and live a life of whatever. But I came to Canada, and I love my country of choice. So if I say it's a rare pink Canadian diamond, believe me, it is. I am a flag-carrying Canadian, and I love it. So when you do this, when you're honest with yourself and your core, and you let people know how you feel about things, people are going to be angry at you. And don't be afraid, because you will lose your friends over that. But at least you will meet more interesting people with the same core values as you that you can use. So this is my message for you today. And please, share and like this, and let somebody else get a little bit of it. And thank you for listening to me. And I'm happy you came for the morning blessings today. It's not a tirade. It's just that I wanted to teach you and help you to realize that every word we say and every thought we have is ours. It belongs to us. And like my grandmother said to my mother, Dorothy, she said, Lache there, pilon pache lache at the back. Meaning the tail you leave behind you is much longer than the tail that's ahead of you. And it means that you were one of three, but each of you have a child that makes you six, and that's longer than the three your parents had, because you had spouses, so that makes nine. So therefore, the tail is behind, at the back is longer than the tail at the front. And Shakespeare said that the evil that men do live after them, and the good gets buried with their bones. So it's a choice. Every move we make and every step we take, we're doing something that is going to affect the future of somebody we love. And therefore, we should try our best to make sure we pave a road for them that is not full of brambles that we left and thorns that we left because of our behavior towards each other. So sending you light and joy. Have an absolutely wonderful day. And I'll see you again. Thank you for listening to me this morning. Bye-bye.